Okay, so welcome back, guys. So I was mentioning something. We were looking at the dollar index. So we were looking at the dollar index before we had that. So yeah, that. Can everyone see my screen? I hope you can all see my screen. The screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now this is the dollar index. Maybe let me first break down the dollar index and you guys tell me what you saw on during election week. Now, if you look at this is on the 4 hour time frame, maybe let's start it out from the daily going lower. Okay. So we have the daily going lower. You can see on the daily time frame we are at a very key area of we are a very key supply area on the higher time frame, yeah. If you look to the very left, and I think, okay, ignore these many zones here in the middle, like this one and this one and this one here. Focus on the two major ones, this major supply up here and this major demand down here. Now, if, let me annotate, what you're focusing on is this major supply up here. You can see the kind of reactions you're having from here, okay? And again, when price came here, you can see the kind of reaction we had. Then focus on this demand below here. This area here, this area here. What do you notice about this demand? What do you notice about these levels? Anyone? What do you notice about these levels? Anyone? What do you notice about these levels? Janet? Hello, Janet. Can you hear me? Hello, Janet. Are you able to hear me?
Hey Jeff,
Yes.
sorry, I'm having issues with my connection.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you able to see something with what I've marked on these levels?
Let me see.
Whatever I have whatever I've marked on the screen. Whatever I've marked on the screen, you can see here. You have this area here, this area here, this supply area here, and this demand here, and this demand. I mean, still the same demand, but multiple times here and here. What do you notice about these levels?
Price is consolidating between those two levels.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you notice about these levels? Talia,
Yes.
anything you notice about those levels that I've marked?
Mm. I want to say that there are origins of major moves.
Thank you. That is what I was looking for. Something else? That is one of the things that are one of the major things that I was looking out for. Yes, these are origin of major price moves. Anytime prices come from here, you can see the kind of reaction. Prices from this demand all the way to this supply, you can see the kind of reactions we've had. When price go to this demand again, major rally all the way up. When price go to this supply, major drop all the way down. When price of this demand again on the very left, major rally all the way up. So these levels are major origins of major price moves. That is the first thing. Anything else you notice about these levels?
They have not been retested.
Mm, they are being retested. Okay, on the demand side,
Yes, yes.
down here, like on the demand, we lacked retracements. I mean, we lacked those retests on the daily, but on the supply areas, we've had multiple retests. When price comes here, we had a retest here. Price comes, retest again, price goes. Here, same thing. Now, this is what you're seeing. So you're seeing something like this before you see something a push like this, maybe this, then you see price come lower. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe anything else you notice about these, anything else you notice about these levels? Anything else? Maybe anyone? Charles?
These ones are leaving multiple rejection weeks.
Uh-huh. That is another thing. We have multiple rejection week. Now that is in terms of confluences when you're now taking the entries. So you look at the rejections for confirmation that you have some good reversals or some good candle closes then for potential good reversals at that area. Um, what I'm looking out for is in terms of ranges. That is what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking for. In terms of ranges, now I've given you the hint of what I'm looking for. In terms of understanding the ranges, I've given you guys a clue. In terms of understanding the range, the major range, on multiple times these ranges have been filled, and that is on the daily time frame. If you observe, now this supply this supply area was the origin of this whole drop to this demand. This demand became the origin of the rally all the way to this supply. This supply again becomes the origin of the drop all the way to this demand. And price comes to this demand again becomes the origin of the rally all the way to this supply. So now, Talia, when you're mentioning about these levels becoming origin of major price moves, you will have now added the element of understanding the range. Now the range, the market range on the daily time frame. So that becomes the 1 hour for the daily time frame. But considering we are looking at the daily time frame, so the major range has been filled multiple times. Okay, and that is what I was looking out for: origin of price moves and major and the range. So we have discussed about ranges multiple. We've discussed about ranges multiple times, and if you also implement that into your strategy, as much as you're looking out for supply and demand areas and major levels, you're able to look at understanding origin of price moves. Okay, so we understand origin of price moves, as well as also now it's important to also look out for market ranges. Okay, because again now with ranges you are able to eyeball your targets, maybe let's say long-term targets. You're able to hold positions for days, sometimes into weeks, without being stressed out. Maybe at a price might reverse or anything, because on a long-term perspective, where price is going to, maybe a certain range has to be filled, maybe on the daily time frame or the 4 hour time frame, or maybe even on the weekly time frame. So when you do a mix of when you do a when you do a mix when you do a mix of what is it when you do a mix of understanding origin of price moves, understanding origin of price moves and market ranges. So that now again helps you solidify your confidence in your trades, especially now being a swing trader. You're able to eyeball where price is going to on a long-term perspective and comfortably hold your positions until price gets to your targets. Okay. So that is why I started out by asking that question. Okay. So don't forget about what you talked about, market ranges. So it's very, very important, especially when you are eyeballing your targets on the higher time frames, and also understanding where price is going to as well on a higher time frame perspective. Now, look at the kind of scenario we have on the dollar index, and look at the similarity of that and the setups we've had on USD CHF, and also what we will see on USD CAD. USD CAD is here. Let me just show you USD CAD. Where is it? Yeah, yeah. This is USD CAD. Now this is on the 1 hour time frame. This is on the 1 hour time frame. can see it missed my area of interest by a pip, just like a pip. Area of interest was 1.04930. Price reversed from 1.40, sorry, 1.4930. Price reversed from about 1.4900, so like 3 pips or something like that. But we will see. So we have that. Then just a second. So now, if you look at this on the 4-hour time frame, look at this rejection, strong candle close below the zone, then you have a drop, right? Look at the left here. You can see when price, this is the origin of this whole drop to this area, then price rallied. You have this. This was the origin of this supply area, became the origin of the drop to these areas here. Okay. If you look to the left again, this was like minor supply. So that is why price came reacted from here. You saw a rally all the way up. When price now came here, we are expecting a potential reversal, of which now we've seen the distance between. You can even see from the distance between the wick and the candle close in the 4-hour time frame, shows you there's quite a lot of high supply imbalance here. Then we are seeing a strong drop. So this was the area we were expecting our entries. Then of course, our stops will be above. Now target wise. So again, considering this demand area, this demand here, what you have here, this demand here, is the major origin of this whole rally to this supply up here. So you have this area here, origin of the rally to this supply here. When price got to this supply the very, very first time, we saw a nice drop that we got to this area, missed getting to this major demand. Then we saw price come all the way back to the origin of the previous drop, which is now here, this same supply. Again, we saw price when price got to this supply, strong drop, pushing price to this area. Then when the market opened for this week, again, we had to go and accumulate orders from a key level before now we are able to see a continuation of the prevailing trend. And that is what we saw price do. We saw price rally all the way to 1.04 900 areas, which is just close to the supply before now we have a drop, before we have a drop lower. So we are looking at price, we are looking at price taking out these lows at 1.4 thousand. The next area of interest will be 1.39,500. If you break below 1.39,500, the long-term perspective, the long-term target for this is 1.38 back to this demand area. So that the range again can be filled from this demand to this supply area and back to this demand area. So until then, we are still looking at potential bearish scenarios. Now look at the similarity of setups between this and what you have on USDC, the dollar index. You can see this is the same kind of setup. And if you look at USDC HF, it's the same kind of setup we have taken. Okay, so you can see quite the similarity in terms of setups. So usually when you are mastering your setups, you know that there are certain kind of setups. Anytime you see them, you know that it is a trade that you're not even going to think about it too much, because you know how to go about it. Okay. So with that, maybe I'll take questions. In case of any question, feel free to ask. I'll take questions, and also in case of any pair you'd like us to look at, feel free to tell me. So we have that. Maybe anyone with a pair you'd like us to look at, feel free to let me know. Let's look at GU. For GBP USD, we've had quite a lot of uncertainty with this, but I will be expecting a potential bullish reversal from maybe these areas here. So I'll be expecting maybe a potential bullish reversal. But now the area of like now where the entries come in, that is where like the whole thing, you will have to make it like very as accurate as possible. But let's be patient. But then again, one of the reasons why again for this week I've not taken any pair like Euro USD, GU and all that is because now my focus is on pairs like now USD CHF, USD CAD, USD JPY. So I usually there are weeks you'll find that I'm heavily on, and maybe you've seen that on the Discord, you'll find that there are weeks I'm heavily on maybe Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, and AUD USD. Then now a week like this one where I am not trading those, I'm trading now USD CAD, CHF, and JPY. So that is how sometimes I alternate. That is how I spread my risk across. That is how I spread my risk across different currencies and also during different times. Because now there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty on these kind of. There's a lot of uncertainty on this kind of pairs, the EU, GU. But when you come to the inverse side, you have USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY. Such kind of pairs, you can see we have quite some solid kind of. We have quite some solid kind of analysis. So we have like higher probabilities on such kind of pairs as compared to maybe trying to get EU, GU, and the USD. However, if anyone is actively trading those, then I will say wait for potential bullish reversal. But now the question is from where? So you will see maybe price slightly push into this level before you see that happening. That is on G. That is on GU. Let's see Euro USD. Let's see for maybe anyone who's trading Euro USD. You have that. Yeah, you can see for the euro price go towards this area. Then you have seen price reacting from this demand and price reacting from this demand. Wanted to see price push slightly higher. Okay, so we have this. We will be expecting to see maybe price push slightly higher before taking this area out. We had this, but maybe the best way to look at this is, let me remove this, then replot it. And when I replot it, I replot like this, then like this. So when I have that and bring it, I have a clear kind of structure on what's really happening. So you can see again quite a bit of uncertainty. So that is why for this week I am not on pairs EU, GU, NZD, USD such. Although I had seen a setup on AUD, USD, I had seen quite a clean setup on AUD, USD, a bullish reversal kind of setup. But then again, there's a lot of consolidation. So this is Euro USD. Maybe let's see AU. No, let me first NZD USD, and then you can do AU. You can see NZD USD again. This is on the 4-hour time frame. I had marked this out on the daily. We have this on the daily, so this is a very major area, and again, this is also a major demand area on the daily time frame. So I'll be expecting to see price push from here, and push higher. That is on NZD USD. So in case you're looking out for that, at least have that in mind. Okay, because again, we can't be selling USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JP, and also you're selling NZD USD and USD. Then you know something is wrong. So we have that, and AUD USD. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was saying on AUD USD. The setup I've had is you've seen price consolidating from this demand and this minor supply area here. We're still looking out for potential buy opportunities on AU, but now there's been quite a lot of consolidation from 18th November all the way to today. This whole consolidation here is what has been happening. But then again, the long-term perspective is I'm expecting a potential bullish reversal on this. And if you check out on the daily as well, if you check out on the daily as well, you can see this is a very key area. Anytime price got here, you can see it was an origin of major price moves most of the times. And price got here, and price was here, and price was here, multiple times, multiple times, multiple times. You have seen this demand act accordingly. So now when price is here, you've seen there's a lot of consolidation here, but we will be expecting a potential bullish reversal from this level here. Okay, so we have that. Yes, so we have that. That is an AUD. That is an AUD USD. But again, I've told you, I think we've dug deeper into this week for the pairs that you have. For the pairs that you have USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY. Maybe I can do gold. Then take a couple of questions before we call it a session. Gold again, you can see, nice. On gold, you can see I've had quite a number of, on gold again, you can see I've had quite some good setups, multiple times, and you can see prices coming towards, we are currently at 26.39. So I'm still expecting a potential bullish reversal on this one as well. On gold, I'm expecting a potential bullish reversal. And I am expecting to see price come to, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Um, So now for gold, I'll be expecting to see slight reaction, whereby we have price maybe comes back into this demand, maybe 26, let's say 26, 30, 26, 27 areas. Before now, we see a potential bullish reversal. Now, again, with this one, considering, let's look at it, we will be expecting, now this supply area was the origin of the drop to this demand, okay? And multiple times again, this supply area, you've seen how key it is in our analysis. Then again, when this demand was broken, became supply, then you saw a drop all the way down. And then again, when price came, rallied, broke this area as a supply, retested it as demand before continuation of the rally. So now our working range is from this demand to this supply and back to this demand. So that is what we've been seeing. So we'll be expecting to see a scenario like this. Then we saw something like this, all the way back to 2707 areas, back to this, basically back to this major supply area here. Okay, so that is my that is what I'm looking out for on gold. Again, considering we are getting into New York session, so we might see that happen. Today is Tuesday, so we might see that again. We might see that materializing in within the week. So let's just give it time. If you are looking to take a position, maybe at least have a have buy limit on this. Let's see. Yeah, you can have a buy limit around 26.30, then maybe at least your stops should be maybe slightly, just a bit wider, not very wide. Then you can swing this position back to 2708 areas. Okay. So yeah, those are the pairs that looking out for, majorly the dollar pairs. Um, so anyone with a question, anyone who was trading during the election week, now you tell me probably what you saw in the markets during that time. Anyone with a question? Anyone who was trading during the election week? No one was trading election week. Guys are afraid of trading the election week.
I never traded, I was only observing the
Oh,
market.
okay. Anyone who traded the election week? Myself, I traded the election week.
Ilikuwa early November, ama?
Yeah, yes, early November. That week of the election was on 5th. So that first week of
Oh, yes.
first week of November.
I was long on SPX.
Oh, you're trading the S&P.
Mm.
Okay, nice. Anyone else who was trading the markets during that time? I'm sure this is the first election. This is the first U.S. election that has happened when you guys are active, when are now traders and actively engaged in the markets. So you saw the kind of volatility that there was during that time, and especially on the dollar pairs. So now that Trump is back, Trump's administration is very good for markets. because you know the kind of power that Trump has, especially in markets. You can see during the previous time when he was president, we you heard of like Trump trades. Trump will tweet, will just like tweet, and markets will react to that. So for the next 4 years, it will be quite interesting in the markets. Okay. So that's why again, I'm very happy that guys are already into live trading and you're already into prop farms. Um, so at least so now the next 4 years during Trump's administration should be a wonderful time to be in the markets. Okay. So I think you observed, Janet, I'm sure you observed the kind of volatility that was there in the market during that time. I saw indices making new highs, Nasdaq, S&P, and US 30 as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we formed new highs on the indices. That was during, I mean, we formed new highs on indices during that time as well. So yeah, if maybe guys trade during the didn't trade during election, again that is fine, as long as you observed and saw the kind of volatility that happened during that time. Then you got back into the charts after that, which is actually very very commendable. So any question, any pair you'd like us to look at? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a pair you'd like us to look at? Feel free to hit me up. Anyone with a pair you'd like us to look at, just hit me up and we'll check it out. Anyone with a pair you'd like us to look at? Any question, any pair you'd like us to look at? Our guys are already in the pairs that you had shared on Discord. The USD JPY and USD CHF, and also we've talked about USD CAD. If you guys are already holding that, then again, that is fine. Any question or any pair you'd like us to look at? Okay, then, if there is none, I hope you have all understood. I hope it's because everyone has understood. Again, I'm very, very happy that everyone is actively trading. Guys are live trading. Guys are already. I think everyone here is live. And also now I have Charles and I have Ian and Talia who are doing props. And they're also live. So I'm very, very happy. I'm also very, very happy. Do you see the segment on the Discord? The segment that is written trading room here, this segment here for trading room. In case you have setups, this segment here on the trading room on this Discord. So in case you have maybe setups that you want to share with everyone and stuff like that, feel free to be sharing them here on the trading room. Okay. So I realize maybe guys might be having setups and they're afraid to share because you realize that maybe I'm the sole like writer of these channels and everything on the Discord. So in case you have maybe setups you'd like to share, you can share them here on the trading room or on the group that you have on WhatsApp. Then we can always check it out. So at least I'm building a community where guys can be able to share analysis and insights and setups together. So you can either do that on the group on WhatsApp or here on this trading room, on the trading room segment, on the trading room channel here on the Discord. So in case you have setups, analysis, and all that, just feel free to share them here. I will always look at them. I'm always online on Discord. You can always check them out either on the Discord or on WhatsApp. So I'm happy to hear from everyone. I think it's been quite a while since we had a session like this, although I have been updating you guys on different through different videos and setups, even though we've not had this like interaction, but I've been sharing the setups and videos and my analysis on the Discord. And now that everyone is on Discord, I'm sure you are able to keep up and catch up with what I've been sharing. So with that, I'm very, very happy that guys are progressing on very well. And it actually even motivates me to be sharing more because I am very, very, very glad to be part of everyone's journey from the start till where guys are, and we keep progressing and getting to breaking new ceilings, getting to new heights, and becoming successful in this trading game. So thank you guys for joining in. I will schedule another meeting. Um, I will schedule another meeting. Hopefully now that everyone will be available. We'll have Akina Simon, have Akina Rachel, have Akina Joe, and have everyone else joining in. Then, but now from January, considering I'm sure by the mid of this month, guys will start going for holiday. So during that time, we won't be active in the markets. But now I want us from January, now that everyone is either live or props, or now both props and live. I want us now like as like the whole team. We are now like moving together. I'm also doing live and prop. I've just shown you some of the trades on those accounts, both the live and the prop account. I'll be giving you the progress on how it's progressing. The larger as we progress, the larger the account size, the more the pressure. So if you're handling a small account, start understanding your emotions and handling your emotions, understanding your emotions, because as you progress, as the accounts become bigger, so does the pressure becomes more. So you have to be very, very emotionally intelligent, and also be very, very careful with with your state of mind, psychologically, and also your risk as well. Your risk will always, always, always save you. There's a lot of information on the Discord, so feel free to check out on the various channels. There's quite a lot of information on the Discord that I have shared there, and you can always feel free to check it out. So cheers, guys. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing evening and week ahead. If you are in those setups that we talked about, just hold them. If you are not, just find a way to during the pullbacks you can be able to re-enter and have yourself a piece of the setups that we've shared. So all in all, I'm very happy and grateful. So if there's no other question, I'd like to end the session. Again, I will share the recordings for this session. You will find them here on the trading room here. So once this session is done, I will just share the recordings in the evening. Then you can be able to go through that. Even Akina Simon, who are not able to join the session, they can be able to watch. They can be able to watch the recording. Then the next session we have, I hope everyone will be able to join in. So have an amazing day ahead and week ahead as well. We will keep in touch. But for now, I'll say good evening and have a great week ahead. So cheers, everyone. Bye.
Yeah.